Yo, what up, Uganda, what's up, Africa, what's up, world? You already know they call me Trendy. Man with the vibe, already know 7-star TV King Kabambo. Nobody say, nobody gamba, that's how we do it. Now, you see me on your camera, you see me on the screen right now, and of course, I'm bringing you the vibration of the youths, and you know, the youths, whenever you see us on your screen, the youths are speaking, you already know. This is the biggest youth entertainment plug. We have all what the youths want. We have the talk, we have the movies, we have the music, we have the vibes, and we got the latest news, you already know. And we got the latest stuff, you already know. Yeah, man, I'ma say whenever I come through here, I have beautiful updates for you guys, and I know you want to be a part of it, but you don't want to stay with it alone. You want to tell everybody about it, yo. You go subscribe, share, and don't forget to drop a comment right there and tell everybody about Youth Space, and of course the two boys. I'ma say the two boys, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the king himself,
BSP.
Real man.
Yo, back on your screen again, one guy, one dimple, Prince Biarhanga Shama. Love you very much. Youth Space is the plug, man.
Simple, sneaky, what? I see you do that stuff.
Quick, snappy, and lit. Check it out.
Quick, snappy, and lit.
Man.
Text me to a break. Let me come back. Back at it, quick, snappy,
and lit.
I got you. We're back, Youth Space, and of course, as you earlier, we are we are the ambassadorial duo for the youths. If you want to know anything about the youths, if you want to come to the two duo, the biggest now, the TV. Welcome to the Empire of the TV Kings.
Hey, man.
I now qualify, I now say you're certified TV King. The fact that you are BS.
So if you're King Kabambo, I'm King what?
You are King. I'm coming. Now you are you certified to be a king because you are quick, snappy, and lit.
Hey.
I got you. Now when I come back right here, I'ma say to all our lovers, we've been a little bit quiet, but I'ma say, as we told you earlier, whenever we come back with good stuff. And of course to bring you stuff that is really entertainment. We bring you edutainment and we make it really lit. It is a lit version whenever you come up on your
and always snappy, don't forget that.
And lit.
Snappy and lit.
I got
snappy and lit.
So we are back, and we while I was doing a survey about different topics in Uganda, like in schools, I realized that
this time you want educational. Yeah, you're always into politics and stuff. I was in Washington.
I went in America in peace.
Okay.
Like in America.
You came back in pieces.
You don't want me to come back. I came back in pieces.
You did a survey. Continue.
Okay, so I realized, Shama, you actually, before I go any further, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new academic giant, an intellectual, a great person. I'ma say a certified Odong student. I'ma say a UCE. Victorious candidate of the year 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for King BSP. Yo, bro, nigga got a lot of A's, bro.
Finally sighing a sigh of relief, guys. You can reach people were speaking, they would be like, hey, you guys, how are you going to manage and stuff?
Wafunazi busy. And akula bango funye emu English, emu math, nengamba BSP.
Neba bampa binyenje mwana. Chakanze bya ruhanga kati baga no bi tuzimuyire wi.
Emu math wakolota. Because last time I was here asking 2 times
actually works.
I was asking 2 times 2 and he told me 6.
That's what we are eating wali kati nenda bagondi.
Back to the topic. We are still in school. So BSP, you just coming out of high school. You know me, I did high school some years back.
Of course.
I'm not so long, but 3 years back, yeah. And
we can see.
I can see also. So, but when I was in school, I realized something. There is something that is on a rampant case that is going up in schools, and it's really bad. I don't know who's spearheading it. I don't know who's making it look normal in schools, and it's really unfortunate. We are seeing too much of teachers teacher-student relationships in schools. And I really think this is a topic that needs to be addressed. We are addressing the alcohol topic, we are addressing the drug topic, we are addressing the sexual immorality topic amongst the students, but we are forgetting to address something about the student-teacher relationship. To a certain case, you even find the head teacher, like the lead teacher at a school or director, having an affair with a student. And this is so much common in urban centers, urban schools, and in high school.
Especially, high school always.
That is O and A level.
And it is understandable. You look at the age brackets, that are moving through high school and stuff,
I get you.
For us, that is where we have the most temptations. But then for the big people's case, I don't understand why.
And this comes my question. BSP, what is your take about the teacher-student relationships? Do you think, because what you're someone, I got a chance to speak to a certain student, and I asked them, do you really think this is really nice, this is really fine? And she told me, some teachers that are vibing us are student teachers. You understand? So
that makes it okay.
Actually. And then I also have a scenario where my former school, there was a former school I went to, I won't mention the name, that my teacher got married to my OG, the same class that I was with. Like I was with her in the same class. And after some time I saw her having a kid for this teacher. That means like a year after. That means while we were in school they were already dating. So my question goes,
how does that make you feel?
I don't know, that makes me feel like bad. I don't know. I feel like it is not fair, man. It is not fair, man.
Okay.
Do you think it is fair?
It is not fair. It depends. It's not fair to us, especially the boys. You realize, let me tell you facts, you realize that these student-teacher relationships, first of all, they are always, on the biggest percentage, it's always the girls going in for these male teachers, or the male teachers coming in for the girls. Boys do not get, perturbed by such relationships as much as the girls. For some reason, it's always for the girls. And then it is very unfair. Let me first speak as a lover boy. Now, as a boy, how would you compete with a teacher? That is not important.
The teacher that is giving marks.
But even in the legal sense, like you bring about, first of all, we have competitiveness in class. Like boys are trying to do well, girls are trying to do well. And then I find out the teacher who is supposed to be awarding fair marks to each of us is actually going in more for the girls because of their, physique and stuff like that. Their affairs. It does not make me feel, that we are on the same level. And that will cause, you'll hear of things like suicide, you'll hear of things like, killing each other or something like that. These dramatic actions and so on.
I feel you.
So this is something that is not, it is very unfair. And however much people speak about it, we have had campaigns, personally I've been at this, we have had campaigns where I speak about such things and so on, but you will still hear these things going around in school, becoming rampant, more and more rampant.
And so about the point of unfairness, coupling is not allowed.
It is not.
But after the people are telling you coupling is not allowed, you find them.
The lawmakers have the ability to break the law.
This is why I say it is unfair. It will be a fair ground if you say it is allowed. Say that we go.
We compete. Omusomesa asigala musomesa. A teacher has the ability to just say, hey, that kid I think is taking drugs.
In and out, bro. You see what they do? They suppress the rights because they say coupling ain't allowed in school. And when I come to school, I expect to read books. If I do couple, that's because it is part of nature. But to me, it is a fair ground. Me and my fellow student, it's a fair ground. But now, if you say it's not allowed,
a guy who has gone through high school has been with dozens of OGs. They have met on different levels. You've gone to university. You come back to my age mates, man.
I'll give you a personal experience. One time, I was at school and there's a certain subject I wanted to offer, but there was a teacher in that school, in that subject, that very subject, and then there was a girl in that subject, and this girl was so much tied to me. You understand? Like she was too tied to me. You understand? And I think the teacher liked the girl. You understand? And the girl is all over Douglas. We were in all over. The girl is over Douglas. All that stuff. You understand?
By then you were not King Kabambo by then.
No. I think in the subject I'm not good, and it is an option. It is an optional subject. I'm not good. I am also intriguing on the teacher's team.
I know the feeling.
On the teacher's bread. That is how they chased me out of the subject. You understand? And I was like,
no reason,
no reason at all. So I really think it is not fair.
It is not.
I really think it is not fair for teachers to hook up with students. Probably you wait for them about to go to university, but it's still not fair. Kubanga by that time, what year
But hey, do you know that actually girls, actually respect that more? They'll be like, hey, my boyfriend is a teacher, he's older. Like,
really?
I don't know why that stereotype exists, that when you have an older boyfriend, obviously you're better, you're going to get more money and so on. So you're there, you're like arguing for the girls, it's not fair and so on. But even the people you're trying to speak are for, they also like these things, man. Like you listen to the girl you just told me about, Ombuza, is it okay? They'll be like, yeah, as long as he's not, stuff like that. Some girls even going for these things. At least if the teachers were forcing themselves onto these girls, that would be unfair. That will be something that should be called out. But sometimes even the girls, you're disappointing girls, man. Like you have a family, you're sent to study, you know very well, and then you reach there and then some teacher, a guy who's probably married, a guy who has had all the pleasures for you, you're just going to start receiving for all the years he has been around, and then just because
bro.
But sometimes it's understandable.
All I can say, bro, tufuna ku sente kubanga byonna byogedde kyempudde mu kiri kimu he can provide for me. Omunaku agenda kulyako. But to me, I think now this is when this is where I come and I think that school administration, at least teachers can do that, but it is very rare with the directors or the head teachers, because the respect is too high. I think they should implement. Sometimes administration and this teacher wanted to molest me. Never gamba, stuff like that. And then male teachers end up conflicting with male students. You understand? So to me, my words to the students, actually the girls most, make sure you stop being too cheap, because actually that's being too cheap.
That is being
getting your father like age, man. It is being too cheap, man.
Those days when we respected, those days of our fathers, our mothers, when they respected virginity, when you're going for marriage and so on. These days, those things, they don't matter. They don't matter.
That's
the more experience, the more you're seen as being, let me tell you girls, you're afraid of being laughed at because you've not indulged in such things. You don't have an older boyfriend, the guy who is a teacher and so on. But you do not know what we the boys, let me say, boys, sometimes we are bullies. I would say that. Sometimes even as we force the girls to go in for no, some girls, I'm speaking for the majority now, tennis.
Okay.
But then boys, you should also be respectful towards the girls, and then you should, make them feel like this is something that they should not go in for. As you're saying, stop being cheap to the girls. Stop, going in for these things just because a friend has done it, because you feel like it's what is on trending and so on. At the end of the day, you're the one lessening your market value, price dropping.
I got you. Katusubire tebiri kugwa ku matu galicha kali aligambe katishama ne wayogere zena mala dogaba amakati. You understand stuff like
gena mchachi tuchabasabira.
I want to say
wagaba bichoma mkama abasonyo wade wagaba jangunga bo.
But you just make sure at least when you're doing everything, protect your family image, protect your dignity, man. Time is coming, you're going to enjoy all the stuff and you're going to regret your past. You understand? Your past really matters. You understand?
Protect your male friends, by the way. We are getting dropped out of subjects like what? For such reasons, because of you.
Okay, we are still in schools, man. I'm gonna say I'm decampaigning student-teacher relationships. Just make sure you keep a plug with it. I'm gonna go for a commercial break. I'm coming back. There was a student that committed suicide at school because the dad refused to give them money. Let me come.